Hey, what's going on, love bugs? All right, so I'm getting ready to do your weekend vibe check, okay? Now, my name is Ayoka. If you are new to my channel, I do encourage you to hit the like button, subscribe button, follow button, share button. I don't know where you watching from, but show some love, okay? Thank you so much for being a part of the tribe, to my OGs. And let's see what's up. I got a 6-card spread, okay? So I'm gonna try to make this quick. Use discernment as you're viewing this video. Let's see the first card. Okay. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my true guides, for showing up. Thank you for using me as the messenger. And I accept this message reaches the right people at the right time in the right places. And so it is. Okay, so what's the current energy? What energy is my collective bringing into the weekend? The Chariot reverse. What's supporting my collective's gift or strength? What supporting gift can my collective lean on, or strength? Got the Magician came out in a reverse. What to release? What does the collective need to let go of before Monday? King of Swords reverse. What's coming in? What's the energy or opportunity arriving this weekend for the collective? Oop, there we go. The Devil. I don't know if that fell in a reverse or upright, y'all, but the Devil, y'all. Okay. All right. So let's see. Vibe check. What's the overall vibe or lesson of this weekend for the collective? Ooh. The Seven of Wands reverse. And divine message from Spirit or my collective spirit guides. The Star card. And bonus, shadow work insight. God. There's a lot of reverse cards, so I get it. Okay, so shadow work insight. What's hiding beneath the surface that the collective needs to explore? Oh, gosh. The Death in reverse. Okay. And it's so crazy because it just feels like that energy of karmic cycles closing out, right? And I definitely feel like it's going to be some triggers, okay? Especially when it comes to any karmic situation or karmic connections that you may have with someone, all right? It's time for that cycle to close out. Like, for good is what I'm hearing, okay? So, again, you guys, if you trigger facial me or not, my comment section, I'm coming at y'all straight raw, all right, with this weekend vibe. Check. All right, y'all. So let's get this reading started. All right, y'all. So with that current energy for this weekend and that Chariot card coming out in the reverse, right? Whew. It's some type of challenge or obstacle. And what I feel like is something that may be appearing to be an obstacle, but it's not really, because of course you already know obstacles are merely illusions, right? So you got to see through that illusion. But however, you may be feeling a little scatterbrained, maybe blocked, or like you've lost momentum. Okay, you may be, having this energy like, yeah, but then all of a sudden that push and pull energy, it seems like part of you wants to move forward, but something internal or external is causing you to either resist it or some type of self-sabotage. Okay, so you got to realign your direction here. Yeah, because we don't like that energy for the weekend. That sounds really, really like, yeah, nah. Okay, so even if that's not you, that could be somebody connected to you, so you already know how this works. Now, with the Magician in the reverse coming out on what's supporting you, you got to remember where your power lies, especially when it comes to your intentions. Okay, so what are you trying to manifest? Are you doing it from ego? Are you doing it from your higher self? Are you doing it from, manipulation? Are you doing it from fear? Are you doing it from worry? Whatever it is, right? You have to be intentional about what you're trying to manifest. And so you're being challenged to literally align or realign your tools and your skills, okay? The potential is still there, most definitely, but you got to reclaim your focus here and avoid any distractions or manipulations, okay? So, yeah, stay focused. This weekend literally is going to be about you realigning your energy. And this is the perfect time. Why? Because you don't got work, right? You may, like myself, on Saturdays, I go and I do group sessions with recovering, or how can I put it? I don't like to say recovering addicts because that's not, the right word. But however, with people who are focusing on their recovery. Okay. And you got to release that cold logic, that King of Swords energy reverse. That's just what it is. It's like the King of Swords, that logic and that direction. It's like they lack the direction, but that's because they're always trying to operate in this cold logic, which isn't always the way it go. It could be some harsh self-talk or the need to control everything mentally, right? So release that. Let go of whatever that may be, right? Because I feel like it's a lot of rigid thinking. And so you're being asked to kind of like really open yourself up to emotional intelligence instead, softness and adaptability. Now, this could be a masculine energy in your life that could be in the King of Swords reverse, or it literally could be you if you are, a female, period. But hey, take it how it resonates, okay? But what's coming in, right, with that devil, it's like some type of temptation could be coming in. But I feel like out of that, you could be being shown what or where you are stuck or where you are bound. Okay. So that temptation is really there to show you yourself. Habits, power plays, all of that. Because the devil is lurking this weekend, honeys. Okay. And guess what? The devil is you. Sorry, y'all. But when it comes to your vibe check, okay, we got the Seven of Wands reverse. Boom. Fight for what you believe in. Okay? But you don't got to fight everybody's battles that aren't yours. And that's what it seems to be. It's not yours to fight. All right? And it could be overwhelming you, or it could be making you defensive because you're carrying someone else's energy. And the lesson is really in surrendering your pride and choosing peace over proving your worth to anybody. You don't have to do that, okay? And so, listen, hope is not lost. Even in the midst of whatever this chaos may be this weekend, it's not. You got to trust the process and just kind of return back to that inner light. I know sometimes it's difficult, especially when it's a lot going on and you want to try to kick it and chill a little bit this weekend, but the devil trying to come all up in on the scene here, okay? You are still aligned with your destiny, even if the path looks messy right now, okay? So don't resist the transformation, right? The death card is in the reverse. Something trying to stop me from talking here. But however, again, that's what the weekend is trying to show you.